Guys, what's up? It's your boy Gold Sonic here, and this is my top 10 hardest Emperor Velo ghosts to beat in time trials. And yeah, Velo's much harder than Oxide. Anyways, I'm about to start off my top 10. With number 10, Blizzard Buff. Yeah, I struggled with this track, especially that annoying fence jump that I can't seem to pull off sometimes. I have went through it before and jumped over it, but you just have to be lucky, because there are just certain times that the jumps can be a bit buggy, and also the jumps can feel impossible for other players. That's the only gripe I have with this annoying race. I bet the developers are gonna jump over that fence. So yeah, I'll try and use one of the cool techniques to go pull that one off, because I've been watching some tutorials of how to make that fence jump perfectly without losing speed. Yeah, Velo is actually very fast on this track, so I suggest you practice the shortcut ASAP before the developers' times come out. Number 9, Pabus Pyramid. I struggled a lot with Pabus Pyramid, mainly because you have to keep the sacred fire, and you have to make sure that you don't bump into any walls. But there's only one section I struggle with, and that's that squared spiral you have to drift through. And that's a pain to do, because every time I try to do it, there's just times I just either hit the wall, or it just makes me want to just jump, drift and then jump, drift and then jump. I just really hate that section of the track. It's very annoying to deal with and maintaining speed. But yeah. Next track, number 8, Hot Air Skyway. I had to put this track on the list because it's definitely one of the hardest CTR tracks in the game, and also it's pretty easy to fall off. So yeah, I suggest you use drift type for this track. It makes maintaining sacred fire much easier than speed. I know speed is the fastest, but remember, this track has a lot of bottomless pits, so it's pretty easy to fall off on this track if you're not careful. And yeah, the shortcut can either be a hit or miss if you're not careful. So I suggest you practice your U-turn if you want to position yourself right. Because if you don't practice your U-turn, there's going to be a high chance you will end up falling off the track easily. And that's no good. Number 7, Oxide Station. Yeah. Wanna know why I put this track on the list? It's because you have to maintain your blue fire as best as you can. Luckily, Velo's forgivable on this track. And yeah, he loses blue fire at certain points. So yeah, he's not too hard to beat, but he is hard because this track is hard. There's a lot of tight turns you have to deal with navigating. Yeah. And you have to make sure that you don't hit the walls too many times, or else you will easily lose speed. Even unlocking any trophy was a pain in the butt at first, because of how hard this track was. But oh well. Number 6, Sewer Speedway. I have mixed opinions about this track. Number 1, just hitting the shortcut. The shortcut can be annoying. I hate that shortcut at first because it's just easy to just hit the wall. But thank goodness in the other patches they managed to fix it. They fixed the shortcut. But the battles are annoying. Just need to watch out for that. So yeah. That's it. Number 5. Gingerbread Joyride. Yeah, I kind of struggled on this track. Mainly because of the shortcut in the beginning. That's annoying. Because you have to do a jump in the beginning. But do be careful because you can easily hit the sides by accident. But if you hit the snow, you can kiss that blue fire goodbye. Because you ain't coming back from that. Yeah, Gingerbread Joyride is slightly easier because there are times that Velo do messes up at certain points. Especially when it comes to him losing his blue fire. Luckily, Gingerbread Joyride managed to take me 45 minutes to beat. So it's not too bad. Number 4. Out of Time. I know there will be most people who either put in number 3, number 2, number 1. I put at number 4 because it wasn't too bad for me. I didn't rage that much when it came to racing on that track. But this track is actually quite hard. And people do actually hate this track because of how difficult it is. Especially maintaining the blue fire. If you lose that speed, you can't beat Velo. It's game over for you. Also, there are times that Velo messes up and loses his speed at certain points of the track. So that's the only heads up I'm going to give to you. Yeah. Anyways, it's not that bad of the track. This track is calm. Yeah. Number 3. Deep sea driving. Ooh, what makes this track so hard to beat Velo on? It's the blades. You just have to watch out for the blades. If you don't watch out for the blades, you're screwed. It's game over for you. The blades are annoying. The blades are the reason why this track is annoying. Yeah. I like this track and it's fun. The only thing I hate about it is the pipe section and the blades. The 2 blades near the end is annoying. It's almost impossible to avoid all of them at once. You just have to be lucky to be there. Number 2. Dragon Mines. This track took me 4 hours to beat in total. 4 combined hours. There are times that my hands tend to hurt when I play with the Joy-Cons for too long. Yeah, I did try and pull off the U-turns and that spiral. That spiral is annoying. It's a pain to go through. This track made me rage a lot, and I hate this track in a burning passion. I'm pretty sure you guys already know how I feel when I play this track. This track just makes me mad every time I just race on it. There are times that I try my best to avoid that annoying spiral, but I try my best to go and take the minecart shortcut. Wanna know why I take that shortcut? It's because it's quicker and you won't have to deal with slowing down all the time. But at the same time, you have to watch out for the minecarts because they come out randomly. Because if you don't watch out for them, you're screwed. That's all I'm just gonna say. Honorable mentions. Nina's Nightmares. I know it took me a while. It's been a close race for me when it came to me trying to beat Velo. Because there are times that he's just few milliseconds faster than me. But at the end, once I've tackled it, I've beaten it. I almost put Nina's Nightmare in the top 10 list, but I changed my mind because it doesn't seem that hard of a ghost to beat anymore. Even though it did take me an hour. Spyro Soccer took me 2 attempts because one of the annoying wizards threw ice at me and that messed me up. Cocoa Park, not too bad, just have to maintain your speed. Velo is fast, but he's not that hard to beat. Crash Cove, he's fast again and not hard to beat. Rouge Tube, exact same reasons as before. Fast and not hard to beat. My hardest track in the game is Cortez Castle. It took me 11 combined hours to beat it. And a week in total. There was a point of time that I came this close to being Velo's time in Cortex Castle. But that spider at the end made me snap. The spider screwed me over at the end. That's how I lost. I got so angry, I just didn't want to touch this track anymore. But luckily, I managed to give it chances and chances. This track, Cortex Castle, this track made me almost give up. Also, there are just times I just unexpectedly lose my speed. For example, that split path section. I hate that section so much when it comes to racing on that track. Because if you go too fast and hit walls, it's over. You can kiss that blue sacred fire goodbye. Because you're not coming back from it. Because I do wish that there was times that Velo slowed down a bit. At least he is forgivable on this track. I'll give him that. But I would have been mad if he kept the blue fire the whole lap. But thank goodness he doesn't. At least this track is a pain. So yeah, those are my top 10 hardest tracks list. So yeah, I'm done with the video. So peace. I'm out.